Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the weekday Realify. I'm Nick Baldwin. I've got Leslie Jackson here with me. Appreciate you guys coming back for another edition. And today we are going to talk about SEO, search engine optimization. What the heck?
What is that?
What the heck? Well, search engine optimization is the process of getting traffic from free, organic, or natural search results from Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. It aims to improve your website's position in search results. And remember, the higher the website is listed, the more people are going to see it. So good SEO involves a few different things: creating high quality, useful content and optimizing it for search engines and for users. It's important to include relevant links from high quality sites. What that means is, like, if you're writing an article about, a city or a town, it's good to like add a link to another source, like maybe the town website, because that's a site that's trafficked often and Google loves it. So if you're linking other sites to your blog, Google's going to pick that up. Also identifying relevant keywords with good search traffic potential. We're going to get into that in a little while, but those are three really important things to remember when creating content for a higher SEO.
Yeah. And also from the get-go, it's important that you understand the differences between organic, natural search with SEO and paid search. So I'm going to tell you guys about 5 key differences in that. First is a position. So make sure there is a difference, that a paid search result is totally different than a non-paid search result. And you're going to see, I'm sure you guys remember or see this every day, that when you do a Google search, you'll see at the top that there are a lot of ads. Those pop up first, okay? So the search engine results show those first, and then the organic results are right underneath them. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I do a Google search, I'm like, I want to look at the organic search first, just because I know that those are paid ads, but the two can be somewhat different. So just pay attention to that. Another key difference is time. So between paid and organic search, you'll find that there are near instant results, sometimes in minutes, whereas with organic search, it's going to take a little bit longer. Sometimes it could take weeks or months or even years. So you have to play the medium to long-term game with organic search. The next thing is payment, of course. So when it comes to paying, you PPC, or pay per click. You'll see that a lot often in paid ads, or CPC, which stands for cost per click. And that means basically you pay a fee every time a user clicks on your ad. So instead of relying on the organic search, you're actually waiting for those clicks to come through to engage more traffic, to get more traffic to your page. And also Google loves that because it shows how often people visit your website, or let's say blog, with those key searches. For organic search, the traffic is free. And although it does require an investment on both, there's a lot of time that comes into play with organic.
Yeah, totally. So I was talking the other day about my friend Ken Posick, and so his search results on YouTube are huge now, but that's because he's invested so much time over the last 6 or 7 years making a video a day, for the first 6-7 months. And so once he started to do that, his search results started to increase. But you don't have to make a video a day or write a blog a day. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
It's important when you're writing blogs or you're doing video, it's important to conduct a keyword search. And so you can do that on websites like Google Trends. And you can also visit a website that I love called answerthepublic.com. Answerthepublic.com. It's about $9 a month, whereas Google Trends is free. But I think Answer the Public, because you pay for it, has a lot more data. And it's so cool because you can type in a search term and it will tell you like how frequently that search term is being looked up. So like, the other day or yesterday, I looked up, houses for sale in Montclair, New Jersey, and it showed me like, how many different phrases of homes for sale in Montclair, New Jersey are being used and what the most common phrasing is and how many people have searched for it. And so that is super helpful to give you an idea of what to create content around. So like homes for sale in, and then your city name, or like town name, real estate agent, or best realtors in state, right? So like, condos for sale in Clarkston, Michigan, something along those lines. But if you look up the certain search words on Google Trends or Answer the Public, it will show you how often it's being searched, when it's being searched, different phrases people use for the same type of search. So it's pretty valuable. So taking the time to thoroughly research and understand the keywords relevant to your real estate business, you can better optimize your website and other online content, and it will definitely over time drive more traffic. So with that, and then you like using links to other websites that have to do with what you're talking about, those two combined will make for a powerhouse. And over time, if you keep doing that, Google's going to pick it up and it's going to start bumping you up.
I also want to discuss a little bit about ROI here, Nick, because the return on investment is much easier for like a paid ad search. But if you're organic, it's a little bit harder to measure over time because, as we know, it's going to take a little bit longer. But I think the biggest thing is don't give up on it. So if you're going to continue to put in your organic searches with those keywords and lean in on an organic search, I think the biggest thing is what I hear and see throughout our ecosystem is like, well, I'm going to stop doing videos because I'm not seeing the ROI, or I'm going to stop pushing blogs because I'm not seeing the ROI. It takes time, sometimes months or years. So over the long term, organic search can be actually a better return on investment because that is going to optimize more over time, whereas your paid ads or your paid searches will be short, like they're short-term results. Does that make sense? So when it comes to traffic, roughly 20 to 30% of searchers click on paid results, and 70% to 80% of searchers click on SEO results. So the lion's share of clicks are actually over the organic results. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
love it, love it, love it. All right, moving on. Let's talk more about content creation. All right, so get your pencils and pens ready because there's a lot here. So content creation, if you're going to start with like a blog, you want to answer common questions of home buyers and home sellers in your area. That's obviously a great one to start with. You can create neighborhood profiles or neighborhood guides offering insights about local schools, amenities, other things that might influence a buyer's decision. So just some ideas for content, market analysis, homeowner tips, local event guides, school and education information. Google likes when you have content on your site that's constantly updating. It likes new content, and it likes continuously updating content. So like if you're doing a market analysis, that's going to be continuously updating. If you're doing event guides, like, maybe there's farmers markets or whatever the case may be, that's something that you're always having to be updating. So if you're leveraging YouTube for SEO, it's the second largest search engine after Google. So like you're going to want to do things like optimizing your video titles. For instance, if your video title should be compelling and should include keywords. So like Los Angeles luxury home tour. right? Because like those are things that people might search for. Real estate in Los Angeles, homes for sale in Los Angeles, real estate in Los Angeles, things of that nature. It should be, you should use the same type of keywords in the title of your video. So if you're doing a series of videos, like, you know, what to look for during a home inspection, or 10 steps to purchasing a property, you know, those are things that people look for too. You're going to want to optimize your video descriptions. You're going to want to include a detailed description using relevant keywords as well. So not only your title, but the summary of what your video is about. So like the title is more of a search term, but then like your description would be, this home is a home for sale in Montclair, New Jersey, and it's located you know, near such and such school, such and such park. You're going to want to put that type of stuff, like landmarks, things of that nature, in your description. Also on YouTube, you can tag the location, so it also shows up when people are looking in certain areas, things like that. You're going to want to keep that in mind too. And also creating playlists is super important and something you can do. So grouping your videos together into playlists, like, you know, let's say you're a luxury agent, luxury homes in. Let's say you're a first-time buyer, you know, starter homes for sale in. You want to create a batch of videos, because playlists can increase your video watch time. People go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. And the more people spend on your videos, the higher it's going to be boosted in the algorithm. Also, you want to embed videos into your website from YouTube. It's going to increase the amount of time that visitors spend on your site, which is huge, right? If you have a video that's a couple minutes long, people are going to watch it and they'll spend a couple minutes on your site. Let me show you an example of what I just did on the new agent sites for KW. I just created my first blog. It took about 5 minutes, and this is on my KW agent site. Discovering Montclair. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's the preview. Let me go to, here it is. All right. So I just wrote this and I embedded a video that I made like 10 years ago, but it has like 26 or 27,000 views on the video organically. So if you watch this video on my site, don't laugh. I don't have a beard and I look like a baby, but you know, so I wrote this blog and talked about Montclair, New Jersey, but the video will help because the video has huge search results when you look up Montclair, New Jersey. And if people are Googling, this blog could come up because the video has a lot of views. And so Google likes it. So that's going to help me. And so if you're building out your blog in Command, this is how it looks. I'm not going to, this is not a demonstration of that, but the new blog writing platform in Command is pretty awesome. So it took me a few minutes to just get the hang of it. Okay, let me move on. So yeah, so embedding your, yeah. Oh, I'm done. I'm done with my
Yeah,
side.
you're
Now it's
done.
your turn.
Bye.
Go ahead.
I love teasing you, Nick. So talking about updating the frequency is next. And I wanted to just share with you about whether that be updating your blog and your channel. It's really dependent on the factors of your target audience and the content, right? So who's your target audience and how often do you need to update that content for them? You have to be super aware of that, and also available resources for that, and also overall goals for your business. So what's the end goal for this? How many clients do you want to capture out of your blog or your YouTube channel? And then what are the things that they need to know on a weekly basis? So starting out, just for an example for your blog, let's just say you want to start by having at least a minimum of once a week content to update, and consistency is key. So it's better to have at least one high quality post per week rather than several rushed ones, meaning really think about your quality over the quantity. Okay. Because we want that SEO to really understand those really awesome key search, those words that are highly ranked in those key searches. And also knowing that over time, it's going to give you the maximum results. So a lot of experts suggest 3 to 4 times a week for optimal engagement. And of course, this is going to help you keep that content fresh. It's going to help you understand your target audience a little bit more and consider the value of your readers. So what are they wanting to know every week? So prioritize that quality over quantity. And, it's better to produce higher quality results than less. And so take your time with it, make sure that you're purposeful about your content so that it will give you the best results.
Love it. So let's get into YouTube. So that's about a blog. And if you're getting into YouTube, if you're just starting out, if you're new to YouTube, starting with one video a week or even one video every other week can be really beneficial. It gives you the time to focus on producing quality content and allows you to get used to the platform. You also want to listen to your audience. You want to monitor the comments, any emails or feedback you might get. If your audience is asking for more specific content or specific topics, try to accommodate that, where possible. YouTube makes it easy to monitor your analytics. You want to notice what the trends say, how long people are watching a certain video. If you made a video about A and then you made a video about B, if B had more views than A, you're going to want to make more videos about B. That's another way to listen to your audience, by monitoring analytics. Also, like, diversifying your content is important. Not every video has to be long, right? Like the short videos or short updates or like news style pieces to maintain a frequency. That can help too, like stories on Instagram. YouTube has their own version of stories. I'm forgetting what it's called at the moment, but they're like 45 to 60 seconds, 60-second clips of certain areas, and you don't have to do 3 or 4 to 5 minute long videos. Also, batch creation. You might want to consider creating content in batches. So like shooting multiple videos in one day or writing several blog posts in one day if you're feeling inspired. This can help maintain your consistency, especially when you're busy. So like I know a lot of creators, like I'll use a friend of mine, CC Underwood, who is a KW agent. She's big on TikTok. She'll have content days. So, she'll hunker down one day a week for 3 or 4 hours and just like bang out, several TikToks.
Yeah.
Ken Posick, I know you're getting sick of me talking about him, but he's got content days too. Like there are whole days during the week where he'll just go out and shoot a bunch of videos. So that's something, if you can't work it into your schedule on a regular basis, choose one day a week, whether it's the morning or the afternoon, where you're writing or filming something. And it doesn't have to be super highly produced. It could just be right here in your office with a ring light, and you're giving some information about whatever you feel is important. Also, just remember that SEO is a long-term game. Like this isn't something that you're going to start doing and in a week you're going to have huge search results. That's not going to happen. You got to be consistent. Quality content creation will have compounding benefits over time. So just give it time, start creating, post it on your socials, post it on the YouTube, post it on all of those areas where people are watching. And it's over time, it's going to, like I said, compound, and you're going to see results from it. And it's important to just remember using the keywords. Think about how you would search for something. When you're going to look at real estate, how are you searching? It's important to do that for your titles and for your descriptions. But over time, it's going to pay off. It's a slow burn, right? But then when it picks up, then it picks up. So that's the beauty of it. Cool. Any questions from you guys?
No, but Jeremy said they're called YouTube Shorts.
Oh, YouTube Shorts. Oh my God. I'm not up with the kids and their lingo. My kid, my 11-year-old's not allowed to watch TikTok. So like I'll catch him on YouTube and I go, stop watching TikToks. He's like, I'm not, it's YouTube Shorts. I'm like, it's the same thing. It's just on YouTube. Kids think they're smart. I go, I was 11 once too. We didn't have TikTok, but Karen's asking how you link to other sites. That just all depends on the platform you're using. WordPress, the command site, there's a feature for it. It depends on what you're using. There's usually like an option to an ability to be able to link. Is there a service you suggest for editing your YouTube videos? Yeah, I use a couple. I use one called Descript, Descript. It's got a little bit of a learning curve. However, they have an extensive library of training videos. So that's how I learned. I just watched the videos and it explains everything. There's also an app on your phone that you can get called Captions. You can edit there and you can add captions as well. There's another one I like called InShot, InShot. That's on your phone. You can use WeVideo, which is on desktop. That one is a good one. So there's a few: Descript, Captions, InShot, WeVideo, iMovie. All of those are very similar in the way they work. But Descript is great because they have an extensive library on how to use it. So yeah, I mean, they all cost a little bit of money, like $15, $10. CapCut is a great one, Peggy. Yep, that's a good one. There is one that's AI called, oh shoot, let me look it up. I'm like, I don't know what is wrong with me today. I'm forgetting.
More sleep, Nick. More sleep.
Video. Oh, hold on. AI video story editor. It's gonna come right up. Oh, here it is. Duh. It's called, I'm gonna drop it in the chat because it's kind of hard to. Here it is. This is for editing videos, like in short videos, like for stories. It's called Video, VIDYO.ai. It's really good. If you just want to upload an entire video, let's say you have a video that's like 10 minutes long, you can upload the whole thing, and then the AI will go in and find pieces of it in which you're saying something like you're talking about a specific topic or subject. It will identify 30 to 45 seconds of like a 10, 20, 30-minute video and add captions to it, and it does it for you. So video.ai is great for very short stories or YouTube shorts. So that's a good one.
Love it.
Yeah. My mom says, wow, great link idea. Now, Mom, I expect you to become a TikTok star. She did sign up for TikTok, but I don't see any content.
Somebody has a question. If I'm going to want to document a process of something in a video, do you recommend I post it live as I'm shooting it and then go back and edit it and post it on YouTube?
What do you mean, like do a live stream? Is that what he's asking?
Yeah, I think it's basically saying, do you think it's better to do a live stream or actually go in and edit?
I mean, there's benefits to doing both.
Yeah.
There's benefits to a live stream. There's benefits to a recorded video. But I think, like, if you're doing a live, do a live. If you're recording a video to be edited later, then do that. You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, like, content is content. So it doesn't matter. Just go out there and do it. You know? That's what I think. That's what I think, guys. Awesome. So tomorrow, what are we talking about? I got to look at the calendar. Tomorrow is our last video for the week, and we are going to be discussing, understanding. Okay, this is gonna be a good one. So the real estate buyer journey, like, this is important because a lot of times we don't know where our buyers are coming from, what they've been doing, how they've been searching, how long they've been searching. We get a buyer at different stages in the game, and it's important to understand how they got to us, because they expect us to know, like, where they're at. So if we can understand the buyer journey, we can better market to specific aspects of that journey. So that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern. be there. And this video
Or
will be
B squared.
uploaded. Yeah. This video will be uploaded to YouTube later today. And I'm going to do a full-on recap email tomorrow with all of this week's videos so you can catch up. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Have an awesome
everyone.
day. Hope you enjoyed it. Great questions. See you soon.
Bye.